It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. You look at the Cavaliers, a single-game elimination format, and they hold the all-important home court advantage. Can they take advantage?
Really, it's been a phenomenal series. I mean, this situation, the home team usually prevails. We'll see how this one plays out.
As good as it gets, guys. I mean, the biggest game of the NBA season so far. Man, I can't. Wait to see how it unfolds because I know we're in for some high drama here.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dragic is out there with Bogdanovic. Then there's Mirza Teletovic, and it's Vucevic, and it's Antetokounmpo into the small forward spot. Now here's LeBron. The baseline J off the mark.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov. Here's Vucevic. Dragic kicks to Antetokounmpo. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Pulls on D. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Love with the screen for Shumpert. Pass to James. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Bogdanovic kicks to Teletovic. His three-pointers off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kicks it out to LeBron. The tray, and he gets it to go. James has got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense, but he's got the A-game rolling tonight.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Dragic dishes to Teletovic. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And now the fast break, LeBron with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So for the Bulls, Nikola Pekovic comes in for Vucevic, and Mirotic subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pekovic with a screen on Irving. Teletovic in the corner to the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Bogdanovic kicks to Pekovic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Teletovic misses.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Love. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Berejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Bradley's checked in for Shumpert. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Bjelica is checked in for Chicago. Kazanya comes in for Bogdanovic. Thompson got a piece of it. They get it back. Here's James. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Bulls trail by 3. Dragic the pass to Hazania. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Bjelica with the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here is Williams. Thompson outside. That's tipped. Fast break. Here we go for the finish. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Now here's James. 5 points in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. LeBron's got 7.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
The dish to Dragic. Here's Mirotic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. It's all knotted up.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Now here's Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. That's good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. No good from Dragic. Bradley, no one around him. Drills the three-pointer. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Cavs head coach David Blatt beginning his NBA career.
There's just a lot more practice time.
And Blatt, one of the most successful American coaches in European basketball history, Clark, and he's done a great job in his first season with the Cavaliers in the NBA, but nothing he did overseas certainly can compare to this.
And, you know, that's why, Kevin, people always talk about it in terms of being a marathon and not a sprint. There's nothing that compares to the NBA grind. Nothing is comparable to it.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Right from the start, they have been able to really own their paint and just dominate the backcourt.
Well, Greg, you can't dominate the boards unless all 5 guys are making the effort to box out and chase down the ball.
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And a wide open look for Irving. And the rebound by Nurkic.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Marjanovic, and stolen by Love. Shumpert dishes to Love. From 13, and he knocks down the jumper.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with. And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Cavaliers leading. Irving with the ball. Again, Irving missing.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And Bogdanović kicks to Vujacic. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Vujacic has got his first basket of the night. Outside Irving. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. The pass to Vujacic. Bulls moving the ball around. Antetokounmpo passes to Vujacic. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Mozgov with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Bulls, Mirotic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hezonja comes in for Sasha Vujacic. And it's Dragic in for Bogdanović. Now here's Williams. After the miss from Goran Dragic, Varejao with a screen on Dragic. Williams dishes to James. Here's Varejao. Mirotic grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Kicks it to Teletovic. Out left to the wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. The baseline jumper goes down. Mirotic has got his second basket of the night. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's stolen. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. Passes it to Hezonja. Back to Dragic. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. So they take the lead. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Thompson misses. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Pass to Jokic. He feeds it to Dragic. And there's the pass to Jokic. Back to Dragic. Here's Jokic. Started by Varejao. Here's the 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. He dishes it to Thompson. Lets it fly from 18. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Thompson. LeBron's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's tied.
Thanks, Kevin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, checking out Cleveland. They've hung tough in what was a closely contested first half. If what we've seen in game, and that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Bogdanović. Vucevic is out there with Meredith Sagittarius. Then there's Dragic, and it's Antetokounmpo into the 3 spot. Now here's Dragic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Picked by Vucevic, and it's Dragic off the drive, and Vucevic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Vucevic following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Dragic the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Dragic. LeBron against Antetokounmpo. Here's Bogdanovic. And the three off target. Cleveland leading by 4. Dishes into Shumpert. Dragic comes with the double team. Love wide open. He fires. And again, it's Cleveland.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 9. Right wing. Feeds it to Vucevic. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Love right side. Back to Shumpert. Mozgov sets a screen for Shumpert. He kicks it to Mozgov. Cannot hit, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. Back to Vucevic. Tries to snap the cold streak.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
For the Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson comes in for Mozgov, and Bradley subbed in for Iman Shumpert. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Mirotic comes in for Antetokounmpo. Sasha Vujacic is checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Hazanya in for Goran Dragic. Bulls trail by 4. Now Mirotic, 5 points in the game. Nurkic the pass to Hazanya. Fires at the elbow. That's good on the jump shot.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Thompson sets the pick for Bradley. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Bradley's got 5 men.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Hazanya, the feed to Vujacic. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 5.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Cav, it'll be interesting.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now here's Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The drive by LeBron. Can't hit. Great D that time from Pekovic. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's the dish to Vujacic for the lead. No good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Outside Bradley. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Picked by Bergeron. 6 to shoot. Bradley dishes to Bergeron. That's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
They're in interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Vujicic kicks to Nurkic, up and in on the layup.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, competitive, and I think...
And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Well, the Cavaliers shooting in this game, 45%. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Kyrie Irving is out there with Williams, and it's Shumpert in at the small forward. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Bogdanovich, no luck.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Down low, here's Pekovic, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Mozgov. And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my God, I just got that.
Both free throws good from Pekovic.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Irving passes to Williams. It's a pick by Love. Williams kicks to Mozgov. Dragic against Irving. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Mozgov uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just a great battle these 2 teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Dragic against Williams. Irving with the steal. Here's Shumpert. Finished off the break. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Pass to Varaličarenje. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Outside Dragic to the wing right side. Here's Pekovic. A beautiful reverse layup. Pekovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, how pretty was that? Used the rim to protect the ball perfectly.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Bogdanovich dishes to Vucevic. First free throw is good. Bradley's checked in for Iman Shumpert. And a change for the Bulls. Mirotic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
What a clutch performance. He loves being in these situations. Just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Teletovich's shot is good. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 1. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron to the paint. Here's Love, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. 2 shots. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. 1:35 left in the game. Here's Teletovic. And it's all evened up.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And the Cavaliers call time here. The score knotted at 47. 1:29 left in the fourth. James against Mirotic. LeBron kicks to Mozgov. Irving passes to LeBron. Mozgov a screen on Mirotic. James dishes to Mozgov. Kicks it out to Love. Misses off the left iron.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Outside Dragic. Over to the left wing. And Bogdanovich gets to Dragic. 4 on the shot clock. Passes to Vucevic.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
The drive by LeBron. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Boy, they're having major trouble dealing with LeBron.
Outside Dragic. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dragic kicks to Vucevic. Puts it up from 7.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the 3 and be the 3 if that's going to happen.
Here's Dragic from outside. Right between the eyes. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. Timeout called Cleveland. From deep three-point range. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. It's the NBA on 2. Start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mozgov against Vucevic. Kicks it to Teletovic. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic, no luck.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
In the corner, it's James. The open shot by Love. Rebounded by Vucevic. Well, the Bulls shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Outside, Dragic. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. 10 points for Vucevic.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bulls. We play just over a minute here in OT. James against Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Dragic. He feeds it to Vucevic. Shot no good. Excellent D there from Mozgov. Cavaliers trailing. And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. It's a pick by Love. LeBron pushes to Irving. It's stolen by Dragic. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Vucevic setting the pick for Dragic. To the middle. Up off the screen. And Vucevic with the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's LeBron. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Irving against Dragic. Picked by Vucevic. Dragic kicks to Vucevic. Count!
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this is just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
LeBron passes to Irving. Irving double team. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 3. 15 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. What do you think, guys?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt. A 3-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
Outside jumper. To tie. Off target. And the Chicago Bulls will move on.
And you can see the elation on their faces. I mean, not just happiness.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on San Antonio. You look at San Antonio, it all comes down to this, a well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
Really, it's been a phenomenal series. I mean, in this situation, the home team usually prevails. We'll see how this one plays out.
As good as it gets, guys. I mean, the biggest game of the NBA season so far. Man, I can't wait to see how it unfolds because I know we're in for some high drama here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for Chicago right now, Vucevic is out there with Meredith. Then there's Dragic, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bogdanovic in a two-guard. Easy layup after coming off the pick.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, the crucial aspect for them in his mind is going to be making things tough inside for their opponent. He said they're physical, they like to mix it up. If we don't respond in kind, they'll push us around and we'll get bullied all game. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Tim Duncan. Here's Vucevic. San Antonio with the rebound. And the wide open shot from Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Dragic with it. Picked by Vucevic. Now the pass to Bogdanovic. It's good from long range. Bogdanovic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Parker against Dragic. And Vucevic pulls it down.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Now, here's Dragic. Kicks to Teletovic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Dragic. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Bogdanovic. His three-pointers off the mark.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Fires the three. And yes, sir, that one drops. Bogdanovic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
From 12 feet out. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Dragic kicks to Bogdanovic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
And that one's good by Aldridge.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Chicago leading by 4. There's the screen. Dragic kicks to Teletovic. Dragic dishes to Vucevic. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Chicago also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Mirotic comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Hezonja in for Bogdanovic. Here's McCallum. Feeds it to Ginobili. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Ginobili's got his first basket. The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Diaw with the steal. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Dragic. Diaw, the screen. Left side West. Shot off the pick. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 4. Right wing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he gets the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Diaw. Off with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the San Antonio Spurs have really popularized that unselfish offensive style of play. There's a lot to be said for knowing, Greg, who you are and what your game plan is, and there may be no other team that gets that better than the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, it helps to have that core of Manu, Tony, and Timmy there as the foundation, and coaches on the floor for each new wave of players that come on board, whether it's Leonard or Splitter, Mills, Green, or any of the other role players that have come through the Spurs organization.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Boris Diaw is out there with West, and it's Mills in at the point. That's the San Antonio 5. Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. The feed to Aldridge. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Aldridge has got his second bucket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Parker. Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Parker drives in. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Parker's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. Ginobili the pass to West. Leonard with no one around. They shoot again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Nikola Vucevic. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Daniel Green. He's checked in for Manu Ginobili. Vucevic kicks to Bogdanovich. Six to shoot. And the shot is good. Bogdanovich has got 10 points in the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Parker outside. Pass to Aldridge. Dishes it to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Green. Takes a 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Vucevic, guarded by Green. They set the screen. Teletovic dishes to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Marjanovic, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan, he's checked in for West. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Tony Parker. The shot by Duncan, nobody around. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Duncan's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Bulls leading by 3. Right side, Antetokounmpo. A minute 50 left here in the second. Duncan outside. Dragic against Leonard. McCallum with the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Back to Dragic. And the rejection by Leonard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the basket by Diaw.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
It's Dragic with the drive. Teletovic passes to Dragic. There's the pick. Over to the wing. Here's Marjanovic. No good. Great D that time from Duncan. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Teletovic, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Teletovic has got his second bucket of the night. And McCallum kicks to Diaw. Duncan high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And here's Dragic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For 3. Can't hit. McCallum. No good. And a pretty tightly contested game here is...
I'm here with Coach...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And the NBA Finals action continues here on 2K Sports. Looking at the Bulls, they knew Game 1 might be a hard-fought struggle, and tonight certainly has been that. And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. So for Chicago right now, Antetokounmpo is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Vucevic, then there's Dragic, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 2 spot. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Puts up the baby hook. Here's Duncan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Duncan's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Spurs. Dragic dishes to Teletovic. 14 feet away. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. San Antonio trailing here. Parker kicks to Duncan. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Duncan's got 4 points now in the quarter. Into the Bulls, shooting at a decent 44% clip here. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Teletovic passes to Dragic. Here's Antetokounmpo. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Green. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Now Vucevic, 6 points for him. Dragic with it. Pass to Teletovic. He dishes it to Vucevic. Here's Bogdanovic. Sinks the triple. Bogdanovic has got 13 points.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Pick by Vucevic. Passes it to Bogdanovic. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Parker against Dragic. Parker kicks to Duncan. And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Parker dishes to Aldridge, and the layup is good. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Teletovic passes to Vucevic. The leaner inside, and it's in off the backboard. Vucevic has got 8 points. The Spurs have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Aldridge with a screen on Dragic. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Dragic dishes to Teletovic. Back to Dragic. And the rejection by Leonard. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Ginobili attacking. Here's West. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. West has got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jump?
There's Azania. To the inside. Pekovic. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 2.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one misses. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Vujacic the pass to Hazania. There's the screen. Here's Nurkic. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Parker outside. He feeds it to Mills. Beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the... We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. The Bulls leading by 3. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Mills in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Dragic kicks to Mirotic. Dragic dishes to Mirotic. Can't connect from short range. The pass to Ginobili. No one near him. The shot no good, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Dragic. Out to the right wing. It's tipped. Leonard kicks to Ginobili. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Goran Dragic. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Mirotic, the pass to Dragic. The shot is off.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's tipped, but they'll get another chance. And here's Leonard from 3. That's good. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
Bogdanovic passes to Jokic. He kicks to Dragic. 5 on the clock. Pass to Jokic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And Mills kicks to Duncan. Charity stripe shot. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Outside Dragic. The dish to Bogdanovic. Kicks to Mirotic. Mills with the steal. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. The 3 from Leonard. Again, Leonard missing. The Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Mirotic inside. He's covered by Leonard. It's stolen by Duncan. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Bogdanovic grabs the miss.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Dragic dishes to Mirotic. Pass to Jokic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
And as always, Doris, thank you.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Dragic the pass to Vucevic. Here's Bogdanovic, headed by Green. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Vucevic down low. Duncan is there. Vucevic with the bucket.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Green kicks to Parker. to the middle. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Shoots from the block. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Leonard against Dragic. Out to the wing. Vucevic dishes to Dragic. Bogdanovic passes to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. And Bogdanovic kicks to Antetokounmpo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Feeds to Aldridge. Fades. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. .46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dragic against Leonard. Dragic dishes to Vucevic. Inside, Antetokounmpo. It falls!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity. Parker with it. Now guarded by Dragic. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Nails it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
Dragic against Leonard. 9 feet out. It's off.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. To take the lead. It's in!
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Here in San Antonio, the Tower of the Americas stands 750 feet tall in the center of Hemisphere Park. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the biggest game of the year, the last game of the season, a winner-take-all single-game NBA Final. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. We look at San Antonio. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And a long season comes down to this. Two teams enter, only one will advance, but their work in the regular season has given them home court advantage, and that is a huge edge.
This is one of the most charged up arenas I've ever been in here today. I mean, absolutely off the charts, fantastic. And I'll bet the players are even more excited than the fans, but they got to idle down that excitement and get focused and composed to play their best.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Mirza Teletovic out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dragic. And it's Vucevic, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 2 spot. Aldridge with a screen on Dragic. Parker kicks to Green. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Bogdanovic dishes to Antetokounmpo. Dragic the pass to Vucevic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Free throw drops for Vucevic. And both free throws good for Vucevic. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Green. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Bogdanovic. Outside Dragic. This one for 3. And he gets it to go. Dragic has got himself on the board with 3 there.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Here's Green. Great D that time from Vucevic. San Antonio on defense. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Feeds it to Green. The 3. That's good. Green's got 6 points.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Vucevic against Duncan. A 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Duncan. San Antonio leading. Parker drives in. Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Over in the corner, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Bogdanovic dishes to Dragic. Vucevic setting the pick for Dragic. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Dragic.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Parker outside. Outside Leonard. Pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Finished off the break.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push him, and then excellent execution.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Vucevic. Varaličarenje comes in for Mirza Teletovic. Mirotic is checked in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Zayden in for Bogdanovic. Now here's Dragic. Manu Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. Here's Mirotic. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Spurs trail by 3. Leonard on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Varaličarenje. The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the dish to Mirotic. Leonard with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Leonard with the ball. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. McCallum, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Diaw drops them both. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Now here's Dragic. Here's Zayden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Mills. Wyatt so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Ginobili with the three, and that one's good. It's a tie ball game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Tie game in San Antonio. And Tim Duncan closing out what's been a remarkable career, a Hall of Fame career. We heard from teammate Manu Ginobili about Manu saying Duncan, no doubt the long-term face of the Spurs franchise and arguably their best player ever, which brings up the conversation, Greg, of where he stands all-time league-wide.
Well, he's right there. And listen, let's give him a little more credit, Manu. He's got 5 rings now. Having won that championship 2 seasons ago. But look, Kobe's in that category with 5 rings and an MVP as well. So he's an all-time great. I don't know how you rank him, but when you have a conversation about the best ever, Tim Duncan would be in.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Dragic is out there with Vujacic. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Nikola Mirotic. And it's Bjelica in at the 4 spot. Here's Mirotic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Some hang time on that rim. Put a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Kicks it to Nurkic. Back to Dragic. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Duncan, he's checked in for Dion. And it's Kawhi Leonard in for Manu Ginobili. Here's Marjanovic, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kev?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Shot from 16, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And it's Aldridge missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Vujacic. They set the pick. To the paint. The jump hook. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. West comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Daniel Green. And a change for the Bulls. Hezonja's checked in. McCallum, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Bulls making a change also. Pekovic is checked in. 1:56 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Leonard. That misses off the backboard. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Antetokounmpo. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
There's Azania. Pekovic with a screen. And Bogdanovic kicks to Pekovic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up. And a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers. We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
59 seconds left in the first half of the game. Picked by West. Here's Mills. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Chicago leading by 8. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Bogdanovic. Pekovic with a screen. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Picked by West. Leonard on the wing. All alone. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Dishes to Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. Here's Azania. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest.
And so that's the end of the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And in this completely jam-packed arena, we are glad to have you. And guys, for the Bulls, they wanted to get out to a fast start in this championship series, and their solid play in the first. That's going to do it for now, as the second half is just.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You have to like what we're seeing from Goran Dragic.
How about the opening half of basketball he played? I mean, so much riding on this game, and he came out with a sense of urgency to start.
And that's part of his greatness. I mean, in big games, he always performs, lays it out. He loves the games where everybody's watching, and you can see why. This is a big-time performance.
Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Duncan in at the center. That's the San Antonio 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 9 points. Use that pick to get in close. 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Nikola Vucevic. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
Well, these two guys are consistent producers. I mean, they've had excellent playoff runs so far. The crowds get louder, and on every shot, it's got to be hard to maintain your concentration, but these guys find a way to do it.
Spurs making a switch here. Diaz checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Mirotic is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Diao can't hit.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Dragic kicks to Meredith. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Parker, right side. Left side, Leonard. Outside, Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 6 points for Aldridge. So it's Chicago now. They've led by as much as 10. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it fly. Gets to the corner and buries it. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Parker passes to Aldridge. Here's Diao. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
His first shot coming late. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one with 4 teammates.
Kick by Vucevic, and Bogdanovich kicks to Dragic. Passes it to Mirotic. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Spurs trail by 7. The drive by Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 8.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Dragic against Leonard. Outside Dragic. Down low to Ledovic. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 8th assist in the game. The Spurs have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. David West, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for Green, and it's Mills in for Parker.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Yeah, you know, he just appears to lack an edge at times in this game. I mean, he can be too passive and reluctant on the court.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off West.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. Now Vucevic. Screen by Nurkic. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Spurs trail by 7.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. To the paint. Got a piece of it. That's good. Nurkic has got his first points in this one.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the feed to West. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Vucevic kicks to Pekovic. It's Bjelica. No good on that last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. And the final period of play just about to start. The Bulls leading by 7. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. You've got Jusuf Nurkic. Hezonja's out there with Dragic. Then there's Mirotic. Back to Nurkic. Bulls moving the ball around. There's the pass to Mirotic. Down low. And Dragic with the basket on the assist from Mirotic. 8 points for Goran Dragic.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Nurkic, and it's Bogdanovic in for Hezonja. Parker with him. Duncan outside. Shoots off the screen and misses it off the right side of the rim.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-ing, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's Ginobili. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists here tonight.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Feeds it to Bogdanovic. And he gets it to go. Bogdanovic has got 4 points in the quarter.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Parker kicks to Green. Duncan dishes to Green. Buried from 15 feet out.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about. Rebounding, defense, all of that. This game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And it's Vucevic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Bogdanovic. He kicks it to Vucevic. Outside Dragic. Back to Vucevic from 11 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
He's definitely shaking up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Dragic against Parker. And Bogdanovic kicks to Vucevic to the middle. Dragic cannot hit. Good D by Parker. Spurs trail by 7. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're behind by 8. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
To the wing on the left. Bogdanovich passes to Vucevic. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his third rebound on the night. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Dragic kicks to Vucevic. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
.58 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
They set the pick. Pick by Vucevic. And stolen by Aldridge.
It's going to take something special for them to come. And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
And here's Dragic. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's Vucevic, top of the key. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
Now, here's Mills. Takes a three. Cannot hit.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Oh, and it's over. The Chicago Bulls are the new NBA champions. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying, Clark, this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.